everybody, it's Lynn from A Bit of Birdsong, and I wanted to show you the coolest thing I've seen maybe all week. Actually, this was from last week, but I do have some things to add from this week. So last week I came across a box of vintage stamps. I'm thinking they were from the 70s. And there were quite a few of these in the box where someone had used an eraser to carve out their own stamp. You can see these very crude marks. I think there were about 5 or 6 of these. And they were all similar. Of course, they're handmade, so they each differed a little bit. Each one was a little different from the others. But I want to show you how pretty it stamps. I'm going to try that watercolor paper. Not sure. Oh, look. It's so really cute. I like it. I like it a lot. Just pulled some paper out to stamp this one. This one. I might put these in the fun packs that I'm working on. I've got 4 fun packs in progress, so I might put those pieces of paper in there. Let me close this up and move on to the next thing. The second thing is, well, let me tell you, Jason and I were back out at the Eno, but we weren't at the Eno in Durham. We went over to Hillsboro, and Hillsboro is where I raised my babies in a big old house. And I love that area. I love it so much. We went to a park, what is it called? Kings something Park. From what I understand, a government entity, I don't remember if it's local or state, has taken over the upkeep, and they haven't really gotten into it yet. So this place was very buggy. It was very weedy. I told Jason I would be really surprised if we got out of there without having poison oak. But I noticed a really overgrown area where I could see glass. And oh my gosh, I bet this was so beautiful when it was new. I can see a flower pattern in there. I can see a rose. If you turn it in the light, you can get a glimpse of what used to be there. At this point, pretty much all you can see is that pretty rusty color. This little white piece, not sure what that went to, but it says Boyd's, B-O-Y-D''S. We've got an AP on this side, so I don't know what that goes to, but that's really pretty glass. I was wearing sandals. We didn't expect it to be what it ended up being as far as being so overgrown. So we're going to go back when I can wear boots. The place where I saw this, I could tell the soil looked solid. I mean, there were some raised areas, but I put my walking stick out and stuck it into the ground because I felt like there was a lot of rotten logs and debris under the soil, and my walking stick sank that far. And I didn't want to get snake bit. I didn't want to end up with poison oak all over my feet. So I'm going to go back with boots. We're going to go back, and I'm going to go down into that thicket and see what's down there. It looks like a proper bottle dump. So we're going to go back. But with this one, of course, you know I am working on the Poetic Rust journal, and I couldn't help but think with this gorgeous rust color that this would be beautiful in this journal. While I'm, like times when I'm not working on the journal, everything that I think I might use is just sandwiched between these old textbook covers. Harper School Geography, that's really old. But anyway, look how beautiful this would be with these pages. So we have to somehow sew this to the page. I love it. Got some things in here that I can't wait to use. I started on the cover, actually, and I'll have to show you more of that later. Didn't quite take like I wanted it to. I used a crackle medium, so I'm going to work on that some more. And hopefully we'll be able to share that really soon. I want to get back into this. And I think I'm going to keep this here for just to remember that I want to put that in the journal. The third thing I want to show you is this gorgeous picture. One of the things that we have at the Scrap Exchange is a section where we keep what we call other people's photos. People donate photographs all the time, and instead of throwing them out, I mean, they can be used for art. We have bins of these things, and I came across this one. It just jumped out at me, and I thought, oh my goodness, what an inspiration. I know we love looking at each other's gardens. I'm inspired so much to see how other people do things. So I really hope you can see this patio. It is so beautiful. This tree, look at that. And all of these pots, you can see there are pots that are hanging. It makes me want to go inside. It looks like maybe, I don't know if it's a house or a little apartment. I don't know, but I was just very inspired by this. In fact, I think what I want to do is add it to my garden journal with a note, of course, that it's not mine, but I'm just inspired by it. And I also have this little tag from one of my plants that I need to put in here. That is it for now. I just heard Jason pull up into the driveway, and we are going to fry some chicken tonight to make chicken sandwiches. We're going to try to rival Chick-fil-A and Popeyes. You know, they have wonderful chicken sandwiches. So with that, I'm going to say bye, and I will see you really soon. Thank you for watching.